Fouls, trying to guard him.
Remember the time an unassuming point guard named Damian Lillard dropped 57 points in a playoff game, silencing doubters and igniting a superstar career? Jalen Brunson might be having his own Lillard moment right now. But is the hype real, or is this just another shooting star destined to fade? Yes, he's got the clutch shots, the lion heart, and the New York Knicks faithful chanting his name.
I got nothing to say.
But is Jalen Brunson the real deal? A bona fide NBA superstar? Just a flash in the pan? We're about to find out. Join us in this video as we dive right into this heated debate. But you'll decide it yourself whether he is or not. The summer of 2019 saw the NBA witness a groundbreaking shift with superstar free agency moves, ushering in an era of marquee talents changing teams. The likes of Kevin Durant and Kyrie Irving formed a dynamic duo in Brooklyn. Kawhi Leonard brought Paul George back to California.
Going with South Beach and talk about Jimmy Butler's preseason debut for the Heat. He scored 10 points, dished out 5 assists in 24 minutes of action.
And Jimmy Butler answering the call to become the embodiment of #Heat culture in Miami. However, the subsequent year saw a noticeable transformation, with marquee talents predominantly making moves through trades rather than traditional free agency. From Chris Paul's relocation to Phoenix and later Golden State, to James Harden's journey from Brooklyn to Philadelphia and eventually Los Angeles, and other major swaps involving Rudy Gobert, Donovan Mitchell, Kyrie Irving, Kevin Durant, and Damian Lillard.
I think they're going to clear the players, and appropriately so. Is that
The league witnessed a shift away from top-tier players, changing teams through free agency. Instead, the spotlight shifted to monster swaps, leaving the unrestricted market featuring fine players like Gordon Hayward, Kyle Lowry, DeMar DeRozan, and Fred VanVleet. While these players are undoubtedly skilled, they don't quite match the magnitude of historic free agent moves, such as Shaquille O'Neal to Hollywood in 1996, Steve Nash pioneering 7 seconds or less in 2004.
Jetty Osman will come in. LeBron James congratulating.
Or LeBron James shaking the league every 4 years, like the Olympics. As the NBA transfer window gears up for another offseason, you will always hear a familiar refrain. True stars don't change teams in free agency anymore. However, a couple of years ago, one did. Though it went largely unnoticed at the time, the Dallas Mavericks' Jalen Brunson, once considered the second in command, signed a $104 million deal with the New York Knicks. Brunson signed the contract on July 12, 2022, and right after then, skepticism surrounded the Knicks' decision to invest heavily in a backup point guard. But despite the skepticism,
Back to Jalen. He'll pull another 3-ball in.
Brunson has not only justified the investment, but has done so in a manner that is both convincing and overwhelming, proving his worth in a breakout season at Madison Square Garden. In his first season with the Knicks, Brunson led the team to its first top 10 finish in offensive efficiency and secured their first playoff series win in a decade. The point guard's stellar performance continued into his second year, propelling the Knicks to become the NBA's hottest team.
Connected, see what's going on.
Okay, I feel that.
Yeah, I think that's probably
Brunson's remarkable contributions earned him his first All-Star selection, solidifying his status as a rising star in the league. During the previous season's playoff run, Brunson showcased his ability to elevate his game.
He's making shots. He's comfortable. He's playing at beats.
Particularly in the absence of superstar Luka Doncic, his impressive statistics, a jump from 16.3 points, 3.9 rebounds, and 4.8 assists per game in the regular season to 21.6 points, 4.6 rebounds, and 3.7 assists per game in the playoffs, played a pivotal role in the Mavericks' journey to the Western Conference Finals. Understanding the doubt among Knicks fans is inevitable given the team's history of questionable player personnel and contract decisions. Names like Jerome James, Eddie Curry, Frederick Weiss, and Joakim Noah serve as reminders of past disappointments, with some even including Allen Houston's 6-year, $100 million deal in the discussion. Skepticism surrounding big contract signings is a natural response for Knicks fans. However, Brunson's performance has shifted the narrative, challenging the notion of same old Knicks and showcasing the team's commitment to building a competitive roster. Additionally, the doubt stemmed from the Knicks' historical lack of a true superstar since the days of Patrick Ewing. While Julius Randle is a two-time All-Star, he hasn't reached the level of a city-rallying superstar. The Knicks have longed for a player who embodies the spirit of the city and its people, and Brunson's emergence has injected a renewed sense of optimism among the fan base. In his second year in the heart of the Big Apple, Jalen Brunson has not only lived up to the hype, but has become the shining star and charismatic leader that New York has yearned for.
Jalen is playing at a, more than an all-star level this year, so we know he's the head of the snake, but we just tried to wear him down throughout the fourth quarter. And
the city, known for its relentless passion for basketball, has found its representative in Brunson, a player who embodies the grit, resilience, and tenacity synonymous with NYC's basketball culture. The narrative began to unfold during last season's playoffs when Brunson, with unparalleled determination, carried the Knicks on his shoulders, while star player Julius Randle faced struggles in the postseason. Brunson's brilliance took center stage. In the first round, he averaged an impressive 24 points, 4.2 rebounds, and 4.8 assists per game.
Second, Brunson a three is good.
Championing a 4-1 victory over the Cavaliers. However, it was in the second round where Brunson truly ascended, elevating his stats to an extraordinary 31 points, 5.5 rebounds, and 6.6 assists per game, nearly single-handedly challenging the formidable Miami Heat.
By as much as 21 in this game. What fueled your largest comeback win of the season?
I mean, we just stuck together. Honestly, a fan looked at me in my eye over here and said, "This is embarrassing."
Fans were quick to dub him a potential superstar, but it was only year one. Despite being unjustly omitted from the All-Star lineup, the question lingered. Could Brunson truly be the superstar that the city has been longing for?
And here, Brunson coming off that screen, you cannot.
The answer as the ongoing season unfolds is a convincing yes. In the current campaign, Brunson has empathetically silenced any doubts. The soon-to-be All-Star is posting career-best numbers, averaging an outstanding 27.1 points.
Boston on the way to the rim. Here's Brunson in transition, right-handed layup.
3.9 rebounds and 6.4 assists per game.
Brunson drives inside, puts it up, puts it in!
More than statistics, Brunson has become the beating heart and the face of the team, epitomizing the relentless spirit of New York City. His style of play is a throwback,
a heroic shot falling out of bounds,
to the glory days of NYC basketball, reminiscent of the legendary point guard Mark Jackson, with a fearless approach, a powerful presence in the paint, and a strategic post-up game. Brunson has orchestrated a remarkable transformation in New York.
Some thought about throwing it ahead, now drives on Butler, gets inside, layup, he banks it in.
Propelling the Knicks to a league-best 9-game winning streak and an impressive 15-2 record since January 1st. His impact is not only felt on the offensive end, but extends to the defensive side as well.
Ahead to Brunson. Brunson drives right at Buddy Hield and bangs it home.
The addition of OG Anunoby, acquired from the Raptors in a trade that sent RJ Barrett and Emmanuel quickly packing, has played a crucial role in the Knicks' defensive prowess.
Giovanni Mary Brown's chicken.
RJ Barrett.
Anunoby, renowned as one of the best on-ball perimeter defenders in the league, has seamlessly integrated into the team.
When
You can get a stop, run the floor.
Alongside a resurgent Isaiah Hartenstein protecting the rim, the Knicks boast an impressive defense rating of 104.4 in January, the best in the league.
Ollie that ensued after that. Oh, what a pass quickly to Hartenstein.
The Thibodeau-inspired defense is a proof of the team's discipline, teamwork, and commitment.
Keep grinding. Don't quit.
Their strategic approach, avoiding unnecessary gambles for steals, staying in position, and protecting the rim, has created a formidable defensive unit. This defensive prowess is not just a regular season phenomenon. It has the potential to be a game changer in the playoffs, where defense often becomes the differentiator.
And it's allowed them to get in transition. Robert's in good hands.
Anunoby rightfully receives credit for the defensive surge, but recent victories against the Hornets and Jazz without him, or the sidelined Julius Randle, underscore the indispensable role played by Brunson.
Away. Here comes Brunson. Ahead to Randle. Inside. Layup is good.
Throughout the back-to-back set, he showcased his skill, contributing to 100 of the Knicks' 231 points, while maintaining an astonishingly low turnover rate of just 2 in 72 minutes.
It's the best three-point shooting game by a Knick since Latrell Sprewell.
In a pivotal Thursday matchup against the Pacers, Brunson's heroics continued as he spearheaded a thrilling 109-105 victory with a remarkable 40-point performance.
Jalen, that looked like a prize fight. How did that feel?
That was fun.
Such consistent and impactful displays have become the norm for Brunson, solidifying his status as the steadiest pair of hands the Knicks have had on the ball in decades. If you bring it to the realm of NBA superstars, Jalen Brunson has stealthily carved out a niche for himself there over the past month, sharing the spotlight with only the league's elite.
Dallas the other way. Brunson on a run. Why not?
According to Second Spectrum tracking, a mere 6 players have exceeded Brunson's average touches per game during this period, including luminaries like Nikola Jokic, Domantas Sabonis, Luka Doncic, Tyrese Maxey, Donovan Mitchell, and Trae Young. Yet Brunson stands alone with the highest average time of possession, more dribbles per touch, and seconds per touch, underlining his indispensable role in executing the Knicks' offensive masterclass. Despite shouldering an increased workload and elevating his assist rate significantly, contributing to 36.1% of New York's offensive trips in January, Brunson has managed to defy expectations by further reducing his already minuscule turnover rate to an impressive 8.1%. This places him among the top 5 high-usage players for the full season, showcasing his ability to navigate through defenses with surgical precision.
Sasser with 15 points off the bench, 5 threes.
Brunson's approach to dismantling defenses is akin to a maestro leading an orchestra. He tactically deploys patience and craft, utilizing a live dribble to cycle through an extensive repertoire of feints, jabs, and stutters that leave defenders off balance and defensive coverages compromised. Once he determines his approach angle, Brunson's unique physicality comes into play, utilizing bursts of speed to gain an edge off the bounce, and the strength to keep trailing defenders at bay, all while shielding the ball from potential swipers. This remarkable skill set enables him to create high-value scoring chances for teammates, whether through delivering precision passes to roll men or finding open shooters with kick-out passes. Brunson's influence extends beyond playmaking. He infuses a relentless north-south game into the Knicks' offensive strategy. Only Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has driven to the basket more this season, with Brunson tied with Giannis Antetokounmpo for 6th in points scored per game off drives. His combination of playmaking, vision, scoring touch, and physical prowess makes him an invaluable asset to the Knicks and places him in the upper echelon of NBA point guards, and his court awareness allows for more efficient transition plays. The Knicks under Brunson's stewardship have seen a significant uptick in offensive performance, Since the turn of 2024, they've averaged an impressive 122.6 points per 100 possessions, propelling them to a tie for 6th in the NBA in offensive efficiency for the entire season. This resurgence, reflected in their offensive rankings, marks a departure from historical trends, with the Knicks now flirting with consecutive top 5 finishes since the arrival of Brunson. Delving into advanced metrics, Brunson's impact on the Knicks is undeniable. He ranks in the top 15 in metrics such as estimated plus-minus, value over replacement player, and win shares. While hovering around the top 20 in various other statistical categories, these numbers not only solidify his individual brilliance,
Opportunity being hacked and whacked behind the arc.
but also underscored the profound influence he wields over the team's overall success. While Brunson may not be the sole reason for the Knicks' ascent to the 3rd spot in the Eastern Conference, his presence is undoubtedly the linchpin of their success. In the grand tale of NBA point guards, Jalen Brunson is not just a rising star. He's evolved into one of the league's best, showcasing an unwavering commitment to his craft.
Brunson drives, stops, floats, and scores.
And the city he now proudly represents. As the Knicks continue their surge, guided by Brunson's leadership, the future looks promising for a team that has found its star and savior in the unassuming yet extraordinary point guard from Villanova. So, is Jalen Brunson a superstar?